What is going on, everybody? Welcome back into the channel. My name's Rock Soldier, and today we're going to be reacting to Snotty Res Kid's latest album. It is called Life After, and we're going to be checking out the first track off the album, which is called Gravedigger. I cannot wait to check out this track, guys, mainly because in 2 days, on Friday, November 19th, my dad and I, we're going to be going to Buffalo to see Snotty Res Kids live in concert. So we're super excited for that, and I'm super excited to check out this track, guys. So we're going to hop right into this, guys. Let's get it. Digging the graves.
I know creator with me, you can see it when I rap. Couple thousand in the building, 100,000 on the stage. I've been trying to save my people, I'm the one that should be safe. I just wanna catch a body, I'm so tired of digging graves. And I shed so many tears, all my brothers done the same. For the ones who came before me, you could see you feel ashamed. Cause you buried all your demons, never put them into place. Nowadays I do the same, I guess it's in my DNA. I'm a grave digger, you don't need to know my name. I'm a grave digger, haven't slept in days. I'm a grave digger, you don't need to know my pain. I'm a grave digger, it's in my DNA.
So, right off the start, this song already sounds like pretty complex, right? And I think the best way they described it so far, as in terms of like what the song, like the meaning behind the song, is kind of just dealing with your demons, right? I think the one line they use is that you just buried all your demons, but you didn't put them in their place. Kind of saying like you kind of just put them in the closet, shoved them under the bed, right? Swept them under the rug. It's like a temporary fix almost. Like you didn't really address the problem. You just temporarily solved it. If that kind of makes sense. I could be off the mark so far with what I've heard, so we'll continue. Waiting for this beat to drop. I know it's about to happen though. It's gotta. A minute in, beat's gotta drop.
Haven't slept in days. I'm a grave digger. You don't need to know my pain. I'm a grave digger. It's in my DNA. Take away my land and my hand drum. Take my last breath with a handgun. I'm for the death, I don't feel none. My day ones know I'm a.
Hold on. You can't start off the verse like that hard. He said, take away my land and my hand drum. Take away my last breath with a handgun. Like, oh my gosh. Sorry, that line just I heard that and the rest of it just blurred out. I heard that, I was like, what?
It's in my DNA. Take away my land and my hand drum. Take my last breath with a handgun. I'm for the death, I don't feel none. My day ones know I'm a real one. I've been telling myself I had a good run. The young me would say at least you had fun. You could throw me at the grave, throw dirt on my name, but my pops always said you bad, son. I think I was a god in my past life. I swear to God I do this in my honor. The good die young, I know that's like. I swear that you could put that on my mama. I've been down, I've been out, and I've been burnt. I'd be lying if I try to say it didn't hurt. Only thing I never been is a liar. When I die, you could burn me to further. I'm a grave digger. You don't need to know my name.
Okay, so I think this is definitely more than just about like someone's inner demons. I think it definitely is about that a little bit, but I think it's also kind of about just the sacrifices that the Native American people before Snotty Res Kids have done for the Native American cultures, right? And you know, these can be anything from just high profile celebrities, like the sacrifices they have to make, to like horrible tragedies like we've explored in Big B's The Devil's a Lie with the boarding schools and whatnot, and the mass graves that have been found, you know, I think back in June. I think it was probably even before then, honestly, or even something just as plain as not as plain, but or even something as along the lines of when the media kind of referred to Native American people as something else, which Snotty Res Kids talks about in their song Something Else a little bit. So I think there's definitely a couple layers to this song, and I'm really liking their flow, and I like the beat a lot so far. So let's continue this.
Been burnt. I'd be lying if I try to say it didn't hurt. Only thing I never been is a liar. When I die, you could burn me to further. I'm a grave digger. You don't need to know my name. I'm a grave digger. Haven't slept in days. I'm a grave digger. You don't need to know my pain. I'm a grave digger. It's in my DNA.
Red hand on my face with a hand drum. Hey, go bang, 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 I'm troublesome. My very existence is a resistance. That's nothing new on the grandfather's son. My war cry.
You're right there. That's like another perfect line that, like, I feel like references only part of what I've said, but I feel like it makes so much sense right there. He said, my very existence is resistance. And you know, that's basically the story of the Native American people, right? Is that they've always just been seen as different and I can't think of the word I'm trying to think of, but just like undervalued and just completely not as equals. They're not seen as equals, basically, and they're a problem. Like, they're problematic. They're not the same as everyone else, and they just do things differently, and therefore, like, that's not okay, right? So their very existence is a resistance. A little bit. I like that line. I very liked it. It was clean. It was smooth. I think it was right to the point too.
My very existence is a resistance. That's nothing new on the grandfather's son. My war cry, man, I'm going in. Created, look out for the kid. Cause Jesus ain't died for my sins. I tell him my ancestors did. I'm a red man and my clan be the black.
Jesus ain't died for my sins. I'll tell him my ancestors did. Wow. Got a little warm in here real quick. Just got a little warm. That was a bar. That was a fucking bar, man. Oh man. I mean, I feel like that is just so, like, on the nose with what I was just referring to, especially with the whole boarding school thing that I referenced a little bit earlier in the video. And the kind of whole Christianity in general, how Christianity kind of tried to force themselves onto the Native American people, and completely just went about it horribly wrong, just horribly wrong. And again, kind of referencing how, you know, their ancestors, you know, sacrificed themselves, or not, maybe not even just themselves physically, but just things they'd have to do in their day-to-day lives, and made lots of sacrifices for the people to be where they're at today, right? So I think overall, maybe what the song is getting at is, he says, because in the chorus he says, I'm a grave digger, you don't even know my name, I'm a grave digger, I'm a grave digger, keeps me awake at night or something. That's not the exact words, but basically says I don't get no sleep at night, right? It keeps them up at night. And then I'm a grave digger and you don't need to know my pain. So maybe it's all about, like, this idea of being like a warrior and fighting for your people, even though, you know, you may not know that, right? Like, who needs to be famous to fight for the cause you believe in, right?
Die for my sins. I tell him my ancestors did. I'm a red man and my clan be the blackfish. I cleanse in the ocean. I don't need no Baptist. I got my hair long like my ancestors, bro, and I shake it like Polaroid pictures. Loyal to the soil with my dogs. Call them Hoya. Shed so many tears. I warn you that it comes with being a warrior.
You don't need to know my name. I'm a grave digger. Haven't slept in days. I'm a grave digger. You don't need to know my pain. I'm a grave digger. It's in my DNA. I'm not the right away. You can see you when I reach. Couple thousand in the building. I'm a dog on the stage. I'm trying to save my people. I'm the one to show you something. I just wanna catch your body and your body digging.
All right, so that was Gravedigger by Snotty Nose Rez Kids off their latest album, Life After. And man, this song, like I said, I think it has a couple different layers, and I've probably been a little all over the place where I've been trying to explain the meaning to it. And I do apologize for that. Songs that go super complex can trip me up sometimes, and this is one of those. And I think overall, if I had to try to summarize it the best way that I think I can in the moment, is that as a warrior, there's a lot of sacrifices you have to make, right? Now, whether those are sacrifices that go unrecognized or whether they are recognized is kind of beside the point. It's just at the end of the day, I feel like he's kind of saying that he's kind of tired of having to dig graves, whether that's literal graves for people that have died or metaphorical graves for demons, or just conflict in general from any form of place. It can be tiring, but at the end of the day, being a warrior, those kind of things are expected. Is kind of what he's saying. I feel like it's kind of just a a reaffirmation of saying that you know they're gonna continue to fight, and that they'll be the grave diggers if they have to be, because that's the sacrifice that may be needed, needed to be done, and that they're willing to do it, so to speak. But you know, overall, besides the meaning, like I said, I could be off the mark with the meaning, but besides the meaning, I did really enjoy the song. I thought the flow was great. I liked the beat. It was definitely different. I didn't expect such a wind up from them, right? Because I feel like usually they stay a little more on the trappish side of rap, but this one was definitely a little bit more like hip hop rapish based. You know, maybe not those exact combinations, but you get what I'm saying. It was a little less trappish for them, and you know, I didn't mind it at all. I personally love when artists, you know, go out and experiment a little bit, and I think this was really well done. So, you know, great job, and you know, I can't wait to hear the rest of the album. And as for the concert, guys, I know some of you guys have been watching. You know, my sister and I went to CNF in Maryland back at the beginning of October, and then recently went to go see 21 Pilots in Ohio. We've been doing some vlogs with those, and we are going to be doing one of those for the Snotty Nose Res Kids concert here in Buffalo coming up in a couple days. It'll be a little different because Buffalo is close, so you know there won't be as much like scenic, or there may not be any like scenery at all for the traveling, because it's only like an hour away or so. So there's not really a whole lot there to capture in terms of like a scenery part of the video. But you know, I'm gonna get it all filmed and stuff, and you know, I'll be with my dad this time, so you guys will get to see him and whatnot if he decides it's okay. I haven't completely asked him and gotten his opinion on that yet, but nonetheless, once again, I kind of digressing. So we'll have a vlog on the Snotty Nose Res Kids concert very soon as well. But as for the song, man, I enjoyed it. I thought it was really well done. You guys let me know what you guys think of the meaning. You guys think if I'm off, let me know what you guys think. If I'm off the mark, if I'm on the mark, if I'm half on, half off, you guys let me know, man. But overall, really well done. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please make sure to leave a like, hit that sub button, hit that button that we're dropping the next one. I got for you guys for now. It's your boy Rock Soldier. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night, or even better tomorrow. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Alright, guys? Peace.